What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Crew Cab Dart YouTube channel. We have our last race of the year, and the weather is perfect. It's like mid-70s, been 70 all day. The low is like 67. The weather's perfect, but there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend, like college football, and there's just a lot of events going on. So the last race was the biggest race of the year. This being the last, the crowd is pretty slim. I don't know how many carts we're going to have in the box stock class, but maybe, if we have at least 2 or 3, we'll have a good time out there. We're coming off of the King of the Bottom win last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. And like I said, I got balled out at the end of the race. We have a new engine, just pretty well the same thing. Went to Harbor Freight, picked up a box stock, put it together, and here it is. So the cart setup is the same. The tires are good. We're just gonna go out here and try her out. Here's our pyromaniac over here, always setting the tires on fire. Jesse, what are you thinking?
Fire.
Fire. A lot of fire. Very loose, like I'm talking, it didn't stop spinning the whole track. The whole track. So we just come off the track from our hot laps, and the track was very loose. I was very loose. I was sliding around the whole track. We're gonna make a small air pressure adjustment and hope that the track tightens up a little bit as more carts have been on it now. There have been a lot less carts on the track before me than there would normally be on a normal night. And so that really let the track be a lot more loose than what I was used to normally. But we're gonna make it an air pressure adjustment, leave the setup the same, because really we don't have enough time to make a setup adjustment.
So this is kind of what we want to see when we first come out. The track is going to be loose, cart's going to slide around. There's still dust on the track. The dirt's not packed in. It's not as grippy as it can be. So when we go out the next time, it's going to be packed in a little better, a little harder. We're naturally going to be faster. So what we don't want to do is over adjust for what we think is going to happen or what we've seen before. We don't want to adjust for that too much because conditions are going to change. Yep. We're just going to make slight adjustments. We're going to go out there and we're going to kick butt.
Amen. So there's not a lot of time due to the lack of carts. There's not a lot of time in between classes, so we're trying to kind of in a rush, but we're fixing to be up for our heat race. All right, come if that'll fit.
What you need? Some tires?
I need a rear grip. I don't have it.
Vegas up there. Do you want to go grab them and prep them? The Jackson's in running.
I've got some Prep Vegas in the back of the truck. I may need them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got back from our heat race. We started 5th, moved up to 3rd at one point, finished 4th. We're still extremely loose. There's not near as many carts here tonight. Normally, I would say, the track tightens up a lot faster than it is, but with the lack of carts, where there's normally 100, 150 carts, there's 20 or 30. So I want to say the track's not getting packed in and tightened up as quickly as we anticipated. So we added some grip to the left rear of the cart here. We moved the axle down to give me more left rear grip, and we made another tire pressure adjustment. So if we can get some rear grip, we'll be doing okay. But the front's fine, really loose in the rear. So we'll go out there for the feature race. We start 4th. So see what we can do.
All right, get ready for our feature race.
It's off?
It's off the cog on the front.
We're done?
Yep.
Done for?
You can roll that tire backwards. Be the only way to go.
Done?
Sorry, son.
Yep.
It was a good run. He was coming.
I was coming, son. I was coming. Well, it's the morning after the race, and as you could see, we didn't end the night quite like we wanted to. So, in the feature race, after all the adjustments we made to give me some rear grip, it worked. The adjustments worked. This thing was hooking up really good, and I went from, I believe I started 4th, and made my way up to 2nd place pretty quick. And I mean, the cart was really hooking up. Well, then we were coming into turn, I guess it would be turn 3, and I had a cart come up and nail me in the axle right here. I mean, there's some fiberglass from where he hit me, pushed me up the track. When he hit the axle is the theory. The theory is when he hit me on the wheel, it shifted the axle and it pulled the chain off the sprocket, which I have right over here. In the process of pulling the chain off the sprocket, it tore the teeth clean off of it in a section. So we didn't notice that right away. We just thought that it had come off the clutch up there, and so we couldn't get it rolled back over onto the clutch. And when we brought it off the track to move the engine back and try to get it back on the clutch, we noticed that the gear was stripped as well. It messed the chain guard up, which it was old anyway. So not a very favorable ending to the season, but the cart was hooking really well. Those adjustments we made, it was coming around. I mean, it was coming around really fast. So, I mean, I really can't be mad at it. You know, it is what it is. I got hit. I got hit and pushed up the track. You know, I mean, I guess it's just part of it. We'll just we'll fix it and we'll hit it again next year. We know we have a pretty fast hooked up cart. You know, when everything is right. We did get 2 wins at the end of the season, so I'm pretty stoked about that. We won the big race. We won the King of the Bottom. So I'm, you know, can't really complain about it. It is what it is. Stuff happens in racing, and we got knocked out of the last race. So, but yeah, that was the last race of the season. We'll be down for the winter. We'll be fixing this thing up this winter. I'll probably may get me some new tires. Don't know. I'm not one of those serious enough racers to get a new set of tires every race. These old Vegas here, I bought this cart 2 years ago. These are the same Vegas that were on the cart when I bought it, and they weren't new then. So I don't know. They still got some life in them. They work pretty well. We may grab a new set of tires though, just to start the season off fresh. I just replaced all my bearings, and so they're all new. We ain't even got to do that this winter. But I will very likely get me a metal chain guard. I obviously have to get me some new gears, and I mean the engine, you know, it's brand new. Got one race on it. I mean, we're pretty much ready. We're ready for next season, just about. That's how we're going to end the 2024 racing season. I really appreciate everybody for watching these videos, and let me know what you think about these videos. Do you like the point of view racing? Do you like the outside view? I mean, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But hey, I really appreciate everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.